See how this goes. What I want you to do, breathe in, hold it, very slowly breathe out through the mouth. When you breathe all the way out, I want you to breathe in again through the nose. Very slowly breathe out through the mouth. I want you to continue that exact breathing technique as you listen to the sound of my voice and the words I speak. And just for a moment, I want you to tap into your childhood-like sense of imagination and play pretend with me really quick for a moment. With your eyes closed, I want you to imagine your hands are like magnets. And right where they are, turn your palms to face each other. Turn your palms to face each other and do not move them. But now, with your palms facing each other, using your childhood-like sense of imagination, I want you to pretend with every step of my finger, there's a magnet in your hands being activated. With every snap of my fingers, with every breath you breathe, with every word I say, that magnet is activated. If you can use your childhood-like sense of imagination, you can imagine vividly, truly imagine what it would be like to have those magnets activated and come closer and closer and closer together. And if they come together, that's great. If they come together, just allow your arms and hands to very slowly relax down to your lap and keep your eyes closed and relaxed. For the rest of you, allow your mind to just truly tap in to that childhood-like sense of imagination and allow those hands to come physically closer and closer and closer together. And the interesting thing is you may not think it's working at all. You might think it's working, but you're not sure how well it's working. And right now, freeze. Very slowly open your eyes and see where your hands are, if your hands are still out. Now, out of curiosity, did you know your hands were moving that close?
Yes.
Did you know your hands were moving that close? No, yes, and did you know your hands were moving that close? Fun fact, you didn't believe in hypnosis. That's a hypnosis test. You just passed.
I could swear, though, I could feel that magnet, like my hands together.
And because of her personality, she was there first. And imagine just for a second, we're going to go back to the childhood-like sense of imagination while you're relaxing. Imagine every time you're breathing in, you're collecting any and all mental, physical, emotional, stress, anxiety, or negativity of any sort in your lungs with that breath in. And every time you breathe out, you're breathing out that negativity. You're breathing out that stress. Breathing out that anxiety. Let me try something. I want all of you to stare at this chair right here, right in front of you, stare at the chair. The moment I tap the back of your head, if I ever come by and tap the back of your head, it will immediately send you back under. You will allow yourself and give yourself permission to enjoy the full experience to the full extent, knowing nothing bad will happen to you. But if you give in and allow yourself to go under the moment you feel the tap in the back of your head while looking at that chair, you will actually feel 2 to 3 times better than you already feel right now. When you allow your eyes to close and completely relax and let go right now, all the way down, deeper and deeper and deeper. Right the way down, right the way deep, right the way sound, sleep and relax, all the way down, deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. All the way down, deeper and deeper. All the way down when you just allow yourself to let go, close your eyes, sleep, relax, all the way down, deeper, deeper, and deeper, and deeper. Now, just so everyone understands, this is hypnosis. All it is when you water it down, and if you actually read the dictionary, hyper-focused relaxation. That's all it is. Clucking like a chicken, that stuff's extra. Not necessary. Also, I don't like clucking chickens, so we're not going to do that. The more you try to unstick yourself, the more stuck you become. And the more stuck you become, the funnier it becomes. The more you laugh like you were laughing before, and the more you laugh, the more stuck you become. And thinking about that right now brings a smirk to your face because it's so ridiculous. That smirk turns into a smile. That smile turns into a chuckle. And that chuckle is going to compound itself the moment you open your eyes and try to unstick yourself from the chair. You might be able to, but you're going to find it's that much harder and challenging to unstick yourself and stand up from the chair on the count of 1, 2, take a deep breath in, lift yourselves up, and 3, eyes open, wide awake. Now, really quickly, just to make sure everyone's actually physically okay to do this, because sometimes coming out of hypnosis is dazing. Are you okay?
I think so.
That's a good answer. Are you okay, sir?
Yeah, I think so.
Notice the difference in his voice inflection. Are you okay, ma'am? She's like so soft-spoken, so sweet. Now, I want all of you very slowly and carefully to stand up out of your chair. And now sit back, sleep, relax, sleep, relax, sleep, relax, all the way down, sleep, relax, sleep, sleep, let go. Sleep and relax, all the way down, deeper and deeper and deeper. You did that. Don't fall over. That would not be good. By the way, have you ever been in the car and like you're going through the radio and you hear a song, and you're like, that's my bop, that's my song, but you don't remember the name, and you're like,
Yes.
and you're just like, That was me earlier today. I've been driving for like literally 10 hours today just to get here. And you get through, but you get that song and you can't remember it. And you take a simple concept like your name, you just try not to forget it and let it go and remember to forget it or to remember to forget. What was your name? Emily. Nice to meet you, Emily. Thank you so much for coming up. You can go back into the audience. I appreciate you. She was so ready to leave and get out. Now, here's the thing. They couldn't get up. I don't know who's going to get up. I don't know who will or won't be able to. And by the way, fun fact again, this is the equivalent of the clucking chicken because now they're so mentally relaxed and deep in this that they're so tapped into their creative imagination. Their imagination is making this real for them. I'm just a mental guide. They've officially made it real for themselves. So now we're going to go a step further. When you wake up, you may or may not experience this, but when you wake up, when I specifically look you in the eyes and ask you any personal information such as your age, your location, where you live, what your name is, or what your mom's maiden name is or anything like that, if I specifically look you in the eyes, and I specifically, while looking in the eyes, ask you a personal question, you will immediately draw a blank screen in your mind. Try not to forget that answer, but the harder you try not to forget it, the more it just slips the tip of your tongue on the count of 1, 2, take a slow deep breath in, lift up yourselves, open your eyes, and 3, eyes open wide awake back in the room. Now, here's a fun fact. Non-believer. I don't believe. And out of curiosity, by a raise of hands, who can just tell how he looks different compared to when he first came up here? Raise your hands. Can you just tell the difference in how he looks? Yes or no? Keep your hands up. Let me know by a raise of hands. Can you hear the difference? I like how you're just like, yeah. Now, out of curiosity, what's your name? Look at me. Time out. Fun fact, I did not say this all night. I actually have ADHD. Legit forgot I told him that he was going to forget that 30 seconds ago. I actually wanted him to say it. That just reminded me I made that up. So he can't say it because I forgot I hypnotized him to do it. That's great. It's okay. Let's go with something easier. How old are you? Please tell me someone knows how old he is. Don't say it out loud, but does anyone know how old he is? Because he doesn't. However long he's been living with his name and age. 59. 59. Good job. That was so slow. He's like, I'm hypnotized. He looks a little glazed over. The moment you stand up straight and stabilize yourself, you realize they almost immediately solidify like super glue. And they can't be unstuck. They can't be moved. On the count of 1, 2, take a slow deep breath in, lift your heads up, and 3, eyes open wide awake. Now, I want to mess with you, sir. And I'm going to be very nice about it. We're going to take this very slow, and I'm not going to embarrass you, okay? Those are my promises. Sure. He's like, I do not believe in anything you say. All right, I'm going to do this with you, so we're in this together. So put your hands on your lap, lean forward, and literally just very slowly push and stand up. Hey! But now that we've gotten our butt unstuck, I want you to stare at one spot on one of your shoes and hyper-focus on that one spot. Now realize that that spot on that shoe spreads a feeling to the rest of that shoe, the rest of that foot, which also goes to the other shoe, the other foot. Those feet are now completely and utterly stuck to the ground, and the more you try to unstick them, the more stuck they become. Mind you, you guys don't know me. She found me on the internet, and he doesn't believe this. And you're a doctor, right? He's a doctor. Maybe he should hire a hypnotist for his practice to help his patients. And now he's like, screw all of you. If we can use our imagination, your subconscious will know which one. And by the way, I've never done this variation of it. I'm making this up on the spot. That's pros of doing it for so many years. This script is completely improv. It may or may not work. I think it will, just based on how in tune with himself he's been tonight. Subconsciously, when I snap my fingers and throw away, your subconscious will allow yourself to forget a number, and you can forget to remember or to remember, forget that whatever that number is right now, just let it go, and count out loud. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10.
For those of you who didn't hear, I said his subconscious would choose what number to forget. He forgot that one and immediately went to 7, 8, 9, 10, and then forgot the next number. You can look at the number you just forgot right now, and you can remember that number right now. What is it?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Sleep. Relax all the way down. Deeper and deeper and deeper. Your doctor is pretty darn amazing.